Alright, well this is the first video I've ever done of my points. So this is the room that I use I call it my artifact room. At one time it was my art studio. It still kind of is since I teach art, but I do, with the three boys I have, it kind of, well, that's a piece I'm working on right now. With my three boys, I don't have a whole lot of time for art, but they kind of make you want to stop and start too often to really get into it. But anyhow, these are some of the better pieces that I have. These here are all broken points, blades, whatever, that have come off the one main sight that I dig. This case here is a mixture of all the really good ones I have. I'll open that up and show you some of that later. These here are broken pieces, or not quite as nice as the stuff in the frame, sort of organized, slightly broken, or almost complete. The tip missing on this one. Let me see what else here. Drills, broken drills, lots and lots and lots of broken drills. Some points. Excuse me, not being exactly the best filming this. The first one I've ever done with this intent. Usually I'm filming the kids, so a little different purpose, I guess, there. You can see broken, or just not quite as nice as some of the stuff in the case. It's a different type. I don't know if you can really see it. This one, really pink and white, purple colors. Don't have a whole lot like that in Central Texas. It's around here. Mostly browns and grays and blues. Drawer for really nice broken tools or blades or whatever. But again, mostly all broken things. Over here is where I keep the stone tools, grinding material, stone tools. Oh, I was going to show some of this, see if anybody recognizes this one. I think it's a celt. I don't know. I really haven't seen anybody really talk about them a lot around here, but to me it looks like a celt. It's made of petrified wood. I'm sure you could tell that yourself, but just really unusual. So my guess, you know, it comes out of the same site that I dig all the time and find all the stuff, and pretty much all of these things here. But see, was another really unusual stone tool I found. One of them had actual where'd it go? Actually has ink on it, staining to it still. If I can find it in here, bear with me. Got so many of these things now, I'm not a place to put stuff. Oh, here's another thing too. Some kind of grinding ball. Usually anything like this is really unusual, but it's really heavy for its size too. Only one I found up there. You can see a little bit of pecking on it, like right here you see some. So it was used for something. Anyhow, I want to find that one that has the staining on it. Well, there goes that one. Maybe I shouldn't be digging. I think that's it. No. It's better light in here. Maybe I'll just find it and show it to it on a different video sometime. Oh, there's just so many of them. Hard to remember exactly where I stuck them all. Well, I'll have to find it later. Ah, there it is, right there. Alright. If you look at it, you can still kind of see it. The stain has gotten inside some of the cracks. If you look here, if I can get it where it's not quite as much of a glare to it. There you go. You can see right here's the grain of the rock. I guess sedimentary. You can see where they beat on it a lot, but these lines here are cracks, it looks like, but you can see the color has been stained into it. Get it to focus, there we go. You can kind of see that stain line on it. I don't know exactly what their reasoning for it was, but there you can kind of see where the sedimentary line is right there, into my thumb, going across that stain line. Anyhow, I found that one interesting. But I've got tons and tons of these hammerstones, or whatever you want to call them, hard stone rocks. And then, oh, my big grinding plate, or whatever you want to call it here. Every one I ever found been broken up there on top of the hill like this, but this one luckily wasn't. You can see a crack in it already, but this powder or whatever it is inside the stone, you can see this white here. It's something they grind, I guess they ground it the last time, and it's still embedded. This rock was laying upside down about 6 inches under the surface. I'm pretty lucky. The camp I have, I don't know, maybe it's 100 yards by 50 yards. Anyhow, it's on top of a sandstone hill overlooking, which is now a lake site that my grandfather had the state come in, and they dug it out for us. And by doing that, they got use of the spreader dam they put above it to really nice one here. Anyhow, they dug out the lake, but it was originally a natural spring, ground spring. It's right below this little hill where I found this camp. So when I was growing up, I always found surface hunting around it, found little arrowheads everywhere. So logically in my mind, my grandfather told me it was a spring originally. Got older, thought I'd start digging around top of the hill, and found this camp. So pretty much everything on this shell, these 3 shells, has come off that little area. I've been digging it for about a year now. Anyhow, there's some really nice manas, or manas, how you say it, grinding stones there. I really like the one in the back. It's hard to tell from the camera, but it's actually a different material. It looks like sandstone, but it's a much harder, much heavier material. And you don't have this color of sandstone around here either, so I don't know exactly where they got it from. The other ones are kind of a brown stain to a white rock or sandstone or whatever, but that one's really nice. Almost like quartz. Not quite. Anyhow, back over to the actual artifacts. Okay, this is some of the best stuff I have. Oldest, maybe not the best, but the oldest. Again, I'm sorry this video is not exactly the best. It is my first, so this is my pride and joy. It's broken, but it is the only obvious Clovis I have. I have other pieces in here that are paleo, but this one is very easy to see the flute in it for the Clovis point. Almost everything here's come out of Coleman County, or besides maybe 3 pieces. And then that's the best broken corner thing I have. I haven't found a full one yet. And then you can see bits and pieces of other ones in here. Another Clovis. Well, I'm not sure if this is Clovis or not. I don't think it is. Actually, I think this is